know the way, and we welcome you to San Jose, California. Week 7 is underway in EA Sports College Football, and we are ready for a terrific game. It's the UNLV Rebels and the San Jose State Spartans. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowan a bit down on the sideline. And the Rebels will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Ivy. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So San Jose State's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Look out! And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card. You saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, it's Weaver. Under pressure. Gets rid of it.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Rebels offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Going to be interesting to see how they use him throughout this game because this linebacking crew can be exploited. Straight ahead, it's Thomas. Runs through a tackle. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Makes his man miss. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Off play action. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. The Rebels come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Burrowing for yardage.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Off play action on 1st down. Lets it fly. Goes high to pull it in. Touchdown, Rebels. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he made the extra point without problem. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Weaver. Rushes on. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it down the middle. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Spartans with the 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bates. There he goes. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. The fake wants to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
And he almost had a pick.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Short pass. Finds a crease at the 20. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. They're all over him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Spits it out to the back. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Now staring at a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Shakes off the defender. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Rebels. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's how you bail your offense out, David. In a goal-to-go situation, you've been going backwards here a little bit, but you've got a quarterback that can take the game over with his legs. Great job scrambling for the touchdown.
I mean, it's uncanny. He's just got a knack, and it's so frustrating to play defenses against guys like this that just, I've got the right defense dialed up. I'm there to make a play for my team, but he's too good, and he makes a guy miss, and he takes it to the end zone. This guy is just an absolute headache.
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Hits inside. It's Clay. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Weaver. Out wide right, it's Riley. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. First play of the period, 1st down here. From the gun, running back on the move. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up. but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Right side, it's McClure. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Left side is Anderson. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And these plays are so hard to stop. You're giving your elite speed guys a chance to get to the edge in the most crowded part of the field. So it wasn't a home run, it wasn't a touchdown, but you like those little positive gains that makes the next down more manageable, and you like getting your playmakers in space.
To the air, it's Weaver. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Could not make his way to the corner.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. As they come to the line on third down, already 2 for 2 on this drive, going for the hat trick and the score. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. They're going to go for this, down 2 possessions, and try to keep this drive alive. He's looking to throw. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Run inside. It's Thomas. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They give it to him again. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sells the run, looking to pass. Finds his target. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Delayed handoff. It's Thomas. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Out wide right, it's Lyons. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable.
Makes the grab in their space. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense has really showed me something today, man. They've already put some drives together and made some explosive plays, and now just...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Oh, he's got some space. At the 20. Touchdown, Spartan. And they turn it into a defensive score. Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Fresh setter down's going to the air. It's complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Plows through the defense. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Offense in a split backfield. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. Punt is on its way. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Spartans! Stealing a score on special teams. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Fires to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Finds a man in the middle. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And he missed it. No good. There is a flag on the field, so let's see if this guy's going to get another shot at it. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rebels offense is back on the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Breaks into the open. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Rebels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Drops back on first down. Right side, it's Burnett. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Got him quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the grab. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. And the Rebels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it on first and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Rebels!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Looking for blockers. And the returner is stopped. San Jose State's offense takes over and heads onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Well, we've seen this all night long. The defense closing in on these throws. The windows are constricting so quickly. It's been a tough night at the office for this quarterback, and he gets another one knocked to the ground.
It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now the pitch. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Weaver. Fires to the middle, and he avoids the sack.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Rush right in his face. Going right and going deep. Leaping grab for a big gain. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Spartans have this offense rolling. Fresh set of downs going up top. Quickly complete. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. Tough run here. It's Spates. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, it's Clay. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to...
Touchdown, Spartan! And they take it in for 6 more points. Getting set for the point after. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Long way to go on second down. On play action. Swats it away.
Well, the QB looked like he knew where he wanted to go with that football, but give the defense credit. They were able to swat that one away.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Out wide right, it's Burnett. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They send the tight end in motion. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. He's looking downfield to throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. Catches it at the 30. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This offense trying to keep the momentum going. They scored the last time they had it. The defense got it back for them, and now a chance to take the lead. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Motion from the wideout. To throw, it's Weaver. Quickly to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Snap in the shotgun. Between the hashes, it's Bates. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Spartans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They go to the counter. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes.
A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
The defenses are terrified of giving up that big play. I like the offense taking a shot down the field, showing the defense like, listen, hey, you're going to have to guard this. You better start being worried about the deep ball. Now maybe I can take some shots underneath, and it might loosen that secondary up a bit.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. No, no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, how big was that missed field goal? Would have tied the game, and now instead they've got the ball back. It's late, and they've got the lead. And he's brought down after a short gain. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Quarterback will keep it. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burnett. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Pulls it. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Finds his big tight end. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Thomas. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown Rebels.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the point after is good. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Trying to make magic with his feet. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Moves the pocket. It's Weaver. In traffic, it's Bates. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Oh, pressure's coming. Oh, they've got him in the backfield. A disaster on that one and a loss of 6.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run pass.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. Inside the 30. Bulldozes his way through. Touchdown, Vegas. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Here he comes with the return. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Throws for the tight end. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Ivy. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Spartans want to crank the tempo. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Second and long here. To the air, it's Weaver. Look out! Trying to escape and get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Working that wide receiver screen. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. After this, it'll be a wrap. Drops back on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one.